How do you go from head house cleaner to head lead? It's a great question. We're going to talk about it today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, I'm super excited that you've joined us here today, and if you have a question, you can ask it at askahousecleaner.com. Right there in the corner is a blue button, and then you click on the button and a microphone appears, and you just start talking to me, and suddenly, miraculously, you are part of our show. Now, there's a woman who clicked that button, and here's the question she asked.
Hi, Angela. I'm just wondering. So I started out just me. I've recently blown up. I live in a small community and I'm a lot busier than I used to be. And I have a small crew of girls now. And I'm just wondering, what's a way that I can give my head housekeeper, as I'm calling her now, I'd like to give her more responsibility or a raise or, something more because of not only how hard she works and loyal and dedicated she is to her job and loves doing her job, but also just, to incentivize her, not that she wants to leave, but, keep her around. I know she loves working for me and with me. And guess I'm just looking for ways to maybe, have her take on a little more responsibility, give myself a little less on my plate and, continue to make some passive income, but also pass off a little bit of responsibilities to someone I know that can handle them. Thank you so much.
All right, this is an interesting question because I hear a couple of things inside the question. Do you take your head house cleaner and turn them into a head lead? And I also heard that you have responsibilities, that you're trying to kind of spread the experience among your team, and you want to get rid of some of the responsibilities that you have as a business owner. I get that. All right, so the very first thing that I want us to think about is possibly taking your head house cleaner and making them your head lead. The chances are this: when you have a head house cleaner and they're really good at this set of skills, that's the set of skills they're good at. They may not also be good at managing people and training people and the nuances of handling accounts and all of that stuff, right? And so oftentimes what happens is this, and I want you to be very aware of this. When you take a person that has this set of skills and you move them into this other skill set without the proper training and without the time, and it takes time to kind of advance into a position and to learn all the nuances of it and to become really skilled at it. But if you just move them over, often what happens is the sense of success they feel over here, they do not feel over here. And so then they get discouraged and frustrated and company morale goes down. And then they end up leaving your company, and where they were your biggest asset over here, they feel like they can be replaced and they don't feel that sense of success, and there's disappointment and frustration and anxiety. And so then they leave your company and you've lost your biggest asset. So if you are going to move this person from here over to here, what are the reasons why? And I really want you to ask this question. What are the reasons why? Is it because you have too much on your plate and you need to get rid of some of the stuff that you're doing? If that's the case, what are those things? And so is it bidding jobs? Is it customer service? Is it callbacks? Is it employee interaction? Is it training? What are the things that you would be giving to this other person as the new responsibilities? And so once you have outlined those and you are very, very clear on what those are you the best person for that? Or is this person the best person for this? Or is it someone from the outside? Now, we don't know. As the business owner, this is your vision and your company, and you are responsible for everything that's happening. So you might actually be the best person for that job right now. But check it out. If getting rid of some stuff that's on your plate is the issue, let's make a list of that as well. What are the other things that you are doing that are not high value items on your list? And the reason I say that is because once you become crystal clear about these other side items, you can outsource them to someone else. For example, I love the fact that social media exists. I love it. It's super exciting because that's how we're connecting right now, right? But I'm not very good at social media, and it's not a very good use of my time. And so I have a team of people who help me with my social media. And because they are good at that, they can say, do this, do this, do this. And I can say, can you help me with this? And I can outsource some of those tasks to those people. And then they can help me with the social media so that I myself don't have to spend all the time trying to figure out those things myself. All right, there are other areas of my life, this can also apply to you, that I'm not good at anymore. Now, I am really good at grocery shopping, right? I'm really good at grocery shopping, but it's not a good use of my time. And so over the last 2 years, I haven't done any of my own grocery shopping, none at all. I've outsourced that to someone else. And so what happens is that frees me up from, even if it was only 20, 30, 40 minutes, it frees me up that extra time that I can be focusing on clients or doing something that's of a higher value to my business. So what is it that you're doing and where are you spending your time that you could give to someone else who has also that set of skills, but even though you're very good at it, it may not be your best use, right? I don't want you to take your best person and just give them more money and more responsibilities and then have them fail because they haven't had the time or the nurturing or the experience or the education or whatever to morph into that new role, right? That comes with time. And it comes with a desire. If this person has come to you and said, I am ready for a manager or a leadership position, that's one thing. But if you just say, oh, this is my best person, I think I'm going to make them be this, that might not be your best option at all. They might be perfectly happy where they are. And so I would really tread on this one carefully because I've seen so many cleaning business owners go down this exact same path and then they're totally frustrated and alarmed when that main house cleaner that had all this given to them just up and leaves the company and they go start their own company. And the frustration is if I'm going to go through all of this, hey, I just might as well run my own company. And so I want you to really pay attention to the nuances of what's happening here. Your business is growing. Awesome! And at the same time, there are a lot of questions we have to ask right now. We want to make sure that the moves that you're making are future-proofing your business so that stuff doesn't fall through the cracks as you go, right? As you grow your business, we want everything to grow with you. And that comes with strategy and very specific decision-making along the way. Now, how do you do it? My suggestion would be if you are going to move this person from here over to here, that you make a very specific set of tasks. This is what you will no longer be doing. This is what you will be doing starting tomorrow or next week or whenever it is. And so these are a very specific set of tasks. For this, you will be paid. So you will not be paid this for this. You'll be paid this for this. And you give them a new set of responsibilities with a new set of pay. And that way, if they meet this criteria, it's not still based on the old pay and the old tasks. It's based on the new pay and the new tasks. And that way, if it doesn't work or if they have to leave or if they have to go back, you have a payment plan you can go back to that this is the pay for the job you are doing here. Because I hate that you would have them just think, well, I get to keep the extra money and the extra responsibilities or whatever, but it's not working out for me. So I'm just going to go back to cleaning. And now it's a demotion where you're taking away some of their pay or it's going back to the pay that it was or what have you. So be very, very clear about what it is you're trying to do. And then the process that you go through will be very systematic. All right, I hope that helps a little bit. I know business growth is super challenging, and I'm super glad that you are in this position to learn it because that is where growth happens, is in this uncomfortable state of going through it. All right, leave your comments in the notes below. We do read our comments and we want to hear from you. Until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.